Alright, HadesOmega here with another episode of HadesOmega's Solar Garage Project 2021. Alright, so I've finally compiled a list of ingredients. Okay, this is probably like 90% of the stuff that I've already gathered or ordered for this project. Okay, so we're gonna go over it today, and then I'm gonna try to start working on it today. I'm gonna work on mounting the inverter. So I don't have everything yet. What I'm waiting on is the battery and the BMS. Okay, so when I get those two items, then we'll have everything, and then we can start putting everything together. Okay, but for now what I can do is I can mount the solar panels on my roof, and I can mount the inverter. Okay, so we can do those things, but we can't really do much until we get the battery. The battery's like the heart of the system, like I mentioned. Okay, so I've got a list of items with their descriptions and how much the cost is, and I'm going to go from the most expensive item to the least expensive item. Okay, so that's how it's going to go. I'm going to pick the item up. I'm not going to go too much in detail about it, but I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to put it in a box. Okay, so this is like my garage is like full right now. I need to get started on this project because I don't want to have all this crap in here. Okay, all right. So the first item I don't have yet, okay, that's the batteries. That's the most expensive item. They're Vericore 3.2 volts, 280 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries. There's going to be 8 of them, okay? It'll be an HADES configuration, 24 volts. I know I wasn't going to get too much in detail, but we're going for HADES, 24 volts, 280 amp hours. That puts out about more than 6,000 kilowatt hours in that battery bank. Okay, that cost me, recommended by Will Prowse. Okay, that cost me $996.32. Okay, woo, that is the most expensive item in this thing. So you better take good care of those batteries, HadesOmega. That's all I want to say. All right, and if they're DIY batteries, they're literally like the cheapest. They're the best bang for your buck batteries you can get currently right now. I'm sure there'll be something better in the future, but for now, this is the best you can get. And then the second item is the GrowWatt 24 volt 3000 watt inverter charger. Okay, and it has the Wi-Fi unit, and it's right here. I made the second video was about this. Okay, it's right here. Okay, still in the box. Yeah, so that total cost me $790.29. Also, these prices, some of them are with sales tax, some of them aren't. Some of them I just kind of get the price off of it. So, California gets their cut, And then the third most expensive item, so that was the second most expensive item, the inverter. Okay, those are two very important parts of this solar panel system. Is the Dali. The third one is a Dali 8S 250 amp BMS. Okay. That's going to be the BMS for the battery pack, so you figure that battery is already going to be like $1,200. Okay, and then and I have not received it yet. It's coming from China. Jinko solar panels. Okay, those are the ones I bought in the first video. All right, the first episode, and I paid $200 for those. Okay, $200. They're two Jinko solar panels from Malaysia. All right, they're a Malaysian company. And there were 320 watts that's times 2, so that would be like 640 watts if they're still working at their peak efficiency, is what I would say. Okay, and then now we get to the stuff that I have already. All right, it's a 1/0 gauge or 1/0 gauge 10 foot battery cable. Okay, the red and the black stuff. So I got that right here. This was the fourth most. Is it the fourth? No, this is the fifth most expensive item that I bought. Is the freaking cables. Okay, this is the cable that goes from the battery to the inverter. Okay, you need to have the beefiest wires you can, so you can push a lot of current through these. Okay, put that in the box. All right. So yeah, when Will Prowse wasn't lying about when he said like, yeah, a lot of the money you're gonna spend goes towards the cabling. He wasn't joking, dude. This stuff is expensive. And that was only for 10 feet, okay? Hopefully we won't need it all. I could probably use it for another project. But I definitely want to leave like an extra foot on it, That's what I want to say. Okay, and then the second, okay, the sixth most expensive item, I should have put item numbers on them. The sixth most expensive item was the 12 gauge Super Strut Channel Silver, okay, and that is right here, okay. Okay, yeah, it's right here. It's this right here, okay. There's two of them. It looks like there's only one, but they're like kind of in each other. There's two of them. I got two of these from Home Depot. All right, and it cost me $48.87. Also, oh yeah, I want to point out that I use my military discount at Home Depot. Okay, so if you're a veteran or in the armed forces, the reserves, whatever, you can go ask them if you have your military ID or a veteran's card. You can go ask them at the register, hey, can I get a military discount? And they will give it to you. Okay, not like Lowe's. Lowe's, you have to have some kind of military account or something, and they'll give it to you. So I just go to Home Depot now. It's easier. So let's say, okay, and then an iLe voltmeter. Okay, that's this. I'm not gonna open it. It's a battery monitor dealie. Also recommended by Will Prowse. Okay, and I thought, hey, this would be nice to have, just so I can in real time monitor the status of the battery. Okay, put that in the box. 250 amp breaker. I got this. It's very similar to the one that's on my Sora Lightbee or my Lightspeed battery. Yeah, I can show you it. So this one, I kind of don't like this one. I could not find one, but I wanted to make sure I bought a good one, so I bought one that Will Prowse recommended on his website, because he kind of endorses all these products. Not endorsed, but like he recommends them. Okay, he's used them, and like he knows they're good. So that's why I kind of purchased this one. They have a lot of different breakers on the interwebs, okay? But this one, pretty simple. I think you hook it up on the positive or the negative, one of those. No, the positive. This one goes on the positive. And then if the wire if there's an overcurrent and like more than 250 amps for too long, it'll pop this. It'll break the circuit, okay? And that protects the wire from getting catching on fire, getting too hot, okay? And then it has a little reset button on it. One thing I don't like is that this one doesn't have the button to manually reset it, okay? Yeah, I don't know how you would manually reset this one. But this one does not have it, okay? That one was $33.99. Not too expensive. I can show you. Okay, this is my Lightspeed battery right here. Oh, I think the freaking glue came off again. This is my Lightspeed battery. And it has a breaker on top, okay? I got one of the ones that does have it. It's pretty nice. I haven't had a problem with it. But yeah, basically if you want to close the circuit, you put this up. You want to open the circuit, you press this button. The one I bought does not have this button though. They didn't have one for 250 amps, unfortunately. I don't know why, don't ask. This one's a 200 amp breaker, by the way. I would have just bought that exact one, but okay. Okay, 25 foot, 12 gauge heavy duty extension cord, okay? So Will Prowse, so the system that Will Prowse built in his video that I'm kind of modeling this off of, he used extension cord plugged into he had it connected to the inverter, okay? That's how he made his connections. He just cut this and stuffed it in there, and I could use the extra wire. We may or may not use this, I'm not sure, but I bought it anyways. Hey, I could use a heavy duty extension cord, sure. But it's pretty expensive at $27.95, okay? So like you said, a lot of the expenses are in the wiring. Okay, Pro Solar Fast Jacks, 3-inch standoffs, okay? So these, right here, okay, these are the Pro Solar Fast Jack standoffs, okay? HadesOmega scoured the internet, and I tried to find locally, and was unsuccessful where I could find the standoffs, okay? These basically, they mount on the roof, okay? You mount them on the roof on like a stud or something, okay? And then I'll show you. I'll give you a quick demonstration. So you would mount this on there, and then you would screw. There's a lag screw on here, and then you would put this down. And also you would put a flashing over this, and I'll get to that in a minute. And then I'm gonna bolt the Super Strut to the top of this. So what this does is it gives you it rises 3 inches off of the roof, and then the solar panel is going to be sitting on top of the Super Strut, okay? I have the Super Strut, like it's right here, okay? So this is going to add, the Super Strut's actually going to add another inch to it too, so it's actually going to be like a 4-inch height Okay, and I heard that's adequate for solar roof installation. Okay, so there it is. I got 4 of them. I was thinking of getting 6. I was thinking I might need 6, but I just got 4 anyways. So it comes with all the mounting hardware too. Pretty nice. Put that in the box. Okay, the next item, that was $26.68, and then I got the flashing for that. Okay, they have an exact flashing for it. There was like a YouTube video on how to use this and everything. Pretty slick system. It impressed me a lot. Okay, and this is the flashing was $21.16. Okay, so basically this keeps your roof from leaking. Okay. And then the Square D 100 amp breaker box. Alright, that's this guy right here. I'm not going to get out of the box, but that right here. Breaker box. It's a 100 amp, 6 spaces, 12 circuits breaker box. Okay, I didn't get anything very fancy. Okay, that was $18.98. Okay, that's just so I can make different circuits going to different places in the garage. And it will have like the breakers and everything on them for safety. And then IMC 10-foot conduit. Okay, I thought this was EMT, but it's actually IMC. Okay, it's an intermediate, so that means you can thread it. So I have to find a threader. That's actually another thing I have to buy, a pipe threader. I don't have one, but it's right here. It's 10 feet. This is what we're going to run the wiring through when we're outside. And once we get inside the garage, I'll figure it out. But this will get the wiring into the garage. Okay. All right, and then the MDF board. That's this right here. This is where we're going to mount all our stuff onto the wall. Okay. I will after this video I will be starting on this. Okay, so look forward to that one being the next video. Basically the inverter, the breaker panel, the battery, all the goodies are going to be mounted on this board. Okay, hopefully it's strong enough. So I bought it's a $14.87. Okay, hopefully it's the right size. And then white AC wiring. Okay, we're breaking into the Home Depot stuff. So this is just some like AC wiring I bought to wire stuff to the breaker panel or to make outlets and stuff. HadesOmega doesn't really do much AC stuff, so I'm learning as I go along. So I don't know if we're going to use this or not. I figured I bought some stuff thinking I might need to use it, and if we wind up not using it, I can just return it. Okay, hopefully. This was $14.73. Box. Okay, next to the flashing. Oh, that was the shipping cost. The shipping cost for the flashing, it was $11. That was for the fast jack and so that I added that separately because it was kind of. But it came really fast. I bought it from a company called Eco Direct, and they're in Sacramento, and it got to me in like 2 days, like super fast. Okay, so thanks. Definitely worth it. And then I got a Renogy 2-to-1 branch connector. I don't think we're going to use this, okay? But it's not very expensive at $10.80. Basically, this allows you to parallel connect two panels together, okay? If you were going to do, or it's two wires with MC4 connectors, that's what this does. Okay, and if we do wind up installing more panels later, we're probably going to have to use this. So I would, it's a good idea to have them. They're inexpensive, so okay. Super Strut square washers. I believe they're right here. I got these at Lowe's for about $10. Okay, these are galvanized. So most of the stuff I bought is galvanized steel. I'm just going to see how long this stuff lasts on the roof. Okay, they're saying go get stainless steel, but I'm gonna try this stuff out. It's pretty heavy though. They're 1/4-inch square washers. They're 3/8. They have a 3/8 hole. I went with 3/8 fasteners. Okay, guys. Put that in the box. Okay, Henry's roof sealant. I don't know if we're gonna use this because I found some in my garage, but there it is. This is what you would use on flashing, roofing, expansion joints, and most common building materials. Okay, it's a sealant for your roof, okay, or whatever, so to keep water out. Okay, you don't want a leaky roof, right? The good thing is the roof that I'm installing it on, even if it leaked, it wouldn't go inside the house. So, and then a 5-pack of Super Strut nut springs. Spring nuts, I mean. Okay, that's these guys, okay? They're electro galvanized steel also. And it just has like a little springy and a nut on it, so you can put it in the channel and it'll keep it from moving. Good stuff. Alright. And that was about $9.90, okay? About as much as the washers. Okay, I got 10 of them. I think, I know, honestly, I think we only need 4. No, we need 6. Okay, we have 2 panels. We have to have 2 on the ends. 2 on the ends, or 4 on the ends actually. 4 on the ends and then 2 in the middle. So that would mean we need 6. So that's why I needed to buy 10, okay? Because they only come in packs of 5. So I'll have extra. 20 amp single pole breakers. Okay, these are just some breakers I bought for the breaker box. These are only $9.14. The single pole ones are for 120 volt only, and that's all I got right now. Okay, so put that in the box. Yeah, $9.90 was $9.14. Okay, stainless steel bolts. Okay, stainless steel bolts. Okay, these are what I'm going to be using to anchor the solar panels down to the super strut. Okay. In conjunction with the washer and the spring nuts. Okay. That was a $9.05, okay? And I got 6 of them. Yeah, I need 6. That's right. Okay. Stanley 12-inch Wonder Bar. Okay, I don't have one. I don't think I have one of these. I'm not sure. But this is a flat bar tool used to take nails off of the roof when you're installing the flashing. Okay, and I didn't have one of these, so I do have a crowbar. But I don't know if you can use that. But I don't have one of these, so might as well. It's also known as a wrecking bar, okay, a flat bar, or this is a Stanley Wonder Bar. Okay, I didn't have one of these tools, now I do. So it cost me $8.97. Conduit Flashing, okay, that's what this guy is, okay. I had to search far and wide for this one, okay. Only like one Home Depot around me had this, all right. And like, yeah, it was the only one, but they didn't have like everything else, so. This guy cost me $7.63. Basically, this is for the IMC conduit. We're going to be running that into here, okay? Yeah, very inexpensive at $7.63. Okay. Wood screws. Yeah, okay. Wood screws, these are zinc wood screws. These are going to be used inside the garage. I don't really care what they're made out of. It's a 25 pack of wood screws, and it was $6.48. Alright, they're number 12 and 3 inches long. I needed them 3 inches long because we're going to put 2x4s on the wall. Okay, we're going to use the 2x4s as standoffs. And in case you're wondering, I did not pay for the 2x4s. 2x4s are right here. I might be using this one or another one. We had some 2x4s lying around the house. It's always handy to have some around. Okay. My mom was gonna throw them out, but I said no, I can use that. Okay. The wood screws. Okay, yeah, the wood screws cost me $6.50. Okay. 3/4 conduit with cover gasket. Oh, that's these guys. Okay. So these are these 90-degree conduit boxes. All right. So basically, one of these is going to go on top of the roof, and it's going to go straight down the roof through this guy, okay, the conduit, the flashing. I got 2 of them because I need another 90-degree to go into the house. Now I could just bend the pipe, but I don't have a pipe bender. Okay. And then a handy box. This guy for installing outlets. Oh, I'm looking for this. Yeah, so a handy box. This is like $2.40, very inexpensive. Oh, and a 15 amp white duplex decorative outlet. Okay, this one is only $2.18. That's supposed to go inside the handy box. All right. and then we could run conduit to it if we wanted to. That's what it's for. Okay. Oh, I missed the DeWalt chalk line, $5.97. I don't have a chalk line tool, so I need this to tell me where the studs are. Okay. Once we found them. Okay, so I don't know how much this costs. Probably like $5 or $10 or something. These are galvanized steel threaded hangers for the conduits. Okay, this has a little bolt on it, so I can drill a hole in the super strut and then run the conduit along. I don't think we're gonna do that though. At least I don't think we are. we'll find out. Well, I may or may not use these. We'll see. HadesOmega is not a very savvy with any of this stuff. Okay, this is all new to HadesOmega. All right, so I don't really run conduit. Okay, I don't know how to do it. There's these end caps. I forgot where the receipt was for these. These are pretty expensive. These are like $5 for like the end. So these are the ends basically. Okay, I can only get them in blue. I don't know why. So they're gonna have blue plastic ends on them. Okay, it's just to make it nice. It makes the cut look pretty when you cut the super strut, and then yeah, it just makes the end look nice. Okay, it keeps it from getting dirty and stuff. Okay, what else? Oh yeah. This is the last one. The Windy Nation 20 feet of solar extension cable. There it is. These will connect to the solar panels, and then we'll use this to run it into the house, okay, into the garage. And it has a MC4 connector already at the end of it, and the other one doesn't have anything, okay? So this is what we're going to use to run the solar panels into the garage. And that was $45.99. So yeah, all the cabling, all the stuff that carries a lot of the power is pretty expensive stuff. Like, he wasn't lying, okay? I just bought, yeah, these washers running. I bought a bunch of washers. These are stainless steel washers. Okay, they're 3/8. They weren't very expensive. I think they were like 50 cents each or something. So I don't know, maybe like $10 for these. The cost, they add up after a while, guys. This decorative outlet. Yeah, it's an outlet cover. I got the flat one. They got different kinds, man. There's so many different outlets and stuff, but this one goes on top of that, okay? So all the stuff that I mentioned cost $2,689. So we're almost at the $3,000 mark. This project is getting really expensive, I'm not gonna lie, okay? It's but I think it'll be worth it. If I can get up and running good without burning down the house, or it breaking on me somehow, then I think it would be a worthwhile investment, okay? That's what I want to say. So these are just some other stuff that I already had, okay, that I'm going to use, or like tools that I already had. I found a caulking gun, okay, you're going to need this to install the flashing. Put that in the box. I already had it. I have a stud finder, okay. I have 2 stud finders, okay. This one is nice because it tells you like where everything is, okay. And we'll use that in conjunction with the chalk lines, and we'll use this when we mount the board onto the wall, okay? Screws, I got a big box of screws, so I'm not gonna lie, this house burnt down like a decade ago, and we had it rebuilt, and we have all this extra built construction materials left over, and I think this is some of them, so basically it's just a screw, so we're gonna use this to screw the board onto the 2x4 standoffs, okay? And I got a bunch of other stuff. Lag screws, and oh yeah, I'm not gonna go over all that, man. Oh yeah, okay, and then the 2x4s I mentioned earlier. These guys. I have some longer ones too if we need longer ones, so. But I'm gonna try to use these because they've just been sitting around. So. It'll be inside the garage, so I don't really care what it looks like. It's gonna be behind the board, so you're not even going to see it, so I don't really care what it looks like as long as it holds it up without breaking it. That's what I say. Okay, so yeah, that concludes this episode. I hope it was entertaining and informative. Those are pretty much the majority. I said like 90% of the goodies that I need to get this system running. The other 10% is just, if unforeseen stuff, oh, I need this tool. Oh, I still need the pipe threader, okay? I'm still trying to get a pipe threader for the conduit. I think it would be worthwhile, so I can, thread conduit if I need to run more conduit in the garage, okay? Yeah, HadesOmega has no idea how to run Conduit, so I'm trying to learn it. So what HadesOmega bought is intermediate metallic conduit is what it was. Okay, I thought it was EMT, the electrical metallic tubing, oh yeah, I don't know, man. There's an intermediate one and there's an electrical one. I bought the intermediate one. It's a little thicker, so you can thread it. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's more expensive, but it's stronger, and I can thread it. Okay. Yeah, so that's it. So I hope that was an informative and entertaining video. That is pretty much all the parts, minus the ones that are still on the way for this solar project. So I can't wait to get started. I'm gonna get started today. Okay, I'm gonna mount that board onto the wall, and then mount the inverter on it, so I have a little more space in my garage. And then I'm gonna have this conduit and all this crap in here until I install the solar panels. Solar panels are in the backyard. I gotta get them up over here. I guess I gotta get a ladder and all that stuff too. So yeah, pretty excited. All right. So yeah.